In order to manage a community with the breadth and depth of services of Laguna Woods Village, it takes a tremendous amount of collaboration and a wide variety of systems. We are a traditional brick and mortar company, one of the largest active adult communities in the United States. There's approximately 18,600 residents encompassing about 4 square miles. We have everything from bus routing systems to equestrian centers to wood shops to golf. How we used to be structured, we had multiple different systems and multiple different silos of information. All those different silos of information had to be interconnected through various scripts and jobs and APIs. That was one of the biggest challenges. How do we get all those particular systems into the cloud, integrated in one seamless solution?
Moving over to D365, we've been able to take advantage of all the resources that it offers. With the assistance of YAVICA, we are able to employ new modules, expanding upon how we're maintaining our financial documents.
We have everything embedded into Microsoft Teams, which includes our access to the FlexProperty, Dynamics 365, and other various solutions into a single pane of glass for those agents. So that was definitely a technology consolidation to a single platform was one of the biggest hurdles that we overcome. And it's been a rock steady platform that we use to manage our business every single day, not only in AX 2012, but now in Dynamics 365.
The resources that have been provided from YAVICA have been fantastic, meaning they know what they're talking about, and when we've identified a need, they've been able to help us define the requirements and implement it.
In order for us to be able to maintain our fiduciary responsibility as a management company, we need to be able to bill and collect assessments. In order to do that, you need a high-powered, large-scale batch billing system to be able to do that. The FlexProperty management module does that for us. We did this whole entire ERP migration, the planning, the development, the testing, everything was done remotely. Instead of having to stop everybody what they're doing and collect them into a conference room, it was just so much more easier for people to be in their own location, at their own desk, at their own schedule, to be able to join our meetings. I didn't even print off a single piece of paper that whole entire time.
Keeping costs down is a huge factor, and being able to tap resources from around the country and even from some of our other consultants or from overseas, right? So being able to take advantage of that, it's been wonderful. Also, I would say one of the benefits of having a virtual session is taking advantage of the recordings. So everything is recorded. If you were sitting around in meetings, sometimes you wouldn't have all that information recorded, and we can play back, we can identify and make certain that the resources are being deployed properly.
What we're trying to do here is learn the new features and functions that they have coming down the pipe and how we can translate those new features and functions to our business to better run our operations. Like anybody in business, we're trying to find more efficient ways to do more with less to offset the massive amount of inflation that we're seeing over the last couple of years. We want to cut costs where we can, cap costs where possible, and also be able to take advantage of new software and solutions that FlexProperty brings to the table on an ongoing basis. Not only do we need to track about 2,500 buildings, 12,736 units, and about 30,000 different assets, we also have to bill for that. We are a large homeowner association management company. We have an extensive accounts receivable, accounts payable, a large-scale accounting department. As far as the software evaluation process, it was pretty straightforward. What we did is we looked at all areas of our business. We have about 40 or 50 different departments, right? And each one of those different departments, from carpentry, plumbing, electrical, cabinetry, landscape, IT, customer service, recreation, you name it, right? So we met with all these different various departments. We figured out, okay, what do you need? What are your primary job functions and roles that you use systems for? And what we did is when we looked at these 20 or so different software applications, it became evidently clear that many of the software packages out there on the market wasn't going to be able to cut it. It just so happens the way that the FlexProperty software that looks, it just matched perfectly with how we manage our buildings. We have buildings, we have floors. In those floors, we have manors or units. Within those units, we have residents. Within those residents, they have accounts, billing accounts, chargeable services, assessment services. And these are all the lingo, the language, everything that the FlexProperty management module does, it matched our business perfectly with very minimal customization.